Morning guys, I'm just in the car. I thought I'd do a little update on the situation here at the moment. So today I think is the 10th of March. We've handed notice in our house. So we did that around the 28th of Feb. We didn't hear back from the landlord, but then we heard from the estate agent that people want to view the house. So that kind of applied the pressure really quick. From when we thought we kind of had like a month to pack up and get out, what's ended up happening is that we actually have 17 days before the next viewing. So the house has to be in a pretty good shape for that viewing. So today, well actually yesterday, we had snowfall here in the UK. And most people probably know that the UK doesn't handle snow great, so the country kind of falls apart a little bit. The roads were awful last night. The gritters hadn't been out, so we had to get to Ryan's class, which is about 35 minutes away from us, and like all the dual carriageways, like the motorways, like they hadn't been gritted, so the snow was just building up and it was quite unsafe, to be fair. We've come to Ryan's class this morning. I'm sat waiting for him to finish up, and the roads aren't much better, to be honest. There's traffic everywhere. There's a lot of roadworks as well, which is just not ideal. So there's a lot of different like routes that people are having to take to get to their jobs, so it's just chaos everywhere really. But I will show you the snow a little bit. Yeah, I just can't wait to move really, and just to start building a different life. Like, you know, we're not putting the heating on at home because the gas and electric bill is already so high. So we're paying about $360 a month at the moment, and that's without the heating on. It's just crazy. We do have the log burner, that's in the living room. However, it doesn't warm up in these temperatures. It's not doing that much. I think it's more so because we're so cold that the heat that the log burner is giving off just isn't warming us enough. So, but we are grateful that we've got that. It's better than nothing. But yeah, this morning when I got up, we've got a little like temperature gauge in the house, and the thermostat thing said it was 10.5 degrees upstairs. So yeah, pretty cold. It's not nice. Just constantly being cold. We actually get excited to come out in the car just to warm up a little bit more. But yeah, so just a bit of an update really. So as you can see, there's just stuff everywhere. The books have all been organised into categories. We've actually packed a lot of the books away already, but those are the ones left. We need to put them in these kind of plastic boxes, and just to keep them dry while they're in storage. I'm currently working in the living room on my work computer, so that's on the table. I'm sat on the sofa here. But yeah, as you can see, there's just piles of stuff everywhere. Wood over there for the burner that we're trying to burn for as much wood as possible. A stairgate that we've took off. Blanket drying, like boxes to be packed. The coffee table's on for sale. My dad's having the bookcase. The TV's on the table currently. We're keeping those instruments and the lamp, and the curtains are all still up. So all of the rooms kind of look really full, but everything has kind of been planned, but it's just a lot of work to do. So yeah. So at the moment, we're in the middle of packing everything up. It just feels like a really impossible task, to be honest. We're having to be smart with the packing because obviously some things we need to take with us to my parents while we're staying there for a month or so. But things like cooking utensils and all the kind of things like that, my parents have that, so we don't need to take that. But when we move to Portugal, those are the things we need. So we essentially need like a few different categories. So we need things that we're taking to my parents that are kind of like essentials. Then we need things that need to go to Portugal straight away that will be essentials over there. Then we need things that are kind of important but not urgent to go to Portugal, and then things that we're keeping but it doesn't matter when they come over because it's just stuff, you know. So there's a lot of different categories, and it's really hard to pack like that. Like, a lot of people are just like, oh, just pack up, and it's like, well, actually a lot of thought has got to go into the packing process. And yeah, also just, yeah, we don't have a storage place yet. A lot of people just go straight to a new home. Sorry, people just walking past, so it's a little bit loud. Yeah, so what I was saying was, it's not that straightforward as just packing up and moving to our next house, because we don't have a next house. I do think, like, packing is hard, moving is hard, but most people move from house to house, so you kind of just get a truck, take it all across to the next house. We're not doing that, you know. We're having to consider how long something's going to be in storage for. Can we afford it? We still haven't found a storage place. Well, we found one potential, but I need to check somewhere else before I go ahead with that one. Just so much to think about. But yeah, so we're in the process. Once we've got kind of a lot of the clutter packed up, I might do like a little mini house tour thing when it's just got like the furniture bits in. So many decisions, and we've got such a short space of time to make these decisions. You know, how's it going to be with my work situation? I need to have the official conversation, like, yep, we're definitely going, so what's going to be the plan? This is when we're thinking. You know, we're kind of worried to move in with our parents, because as great as it will be, it's going to be very different from living at our house, just us, and having our own space, our own time, to living back in a house full of people. It's going to be quite different, and we're not really going to have our own space, so I think it's going to be hard because we're going to be stressed. We're still going to be working. Yeah, there's just so much, and obviously the stress of packing up and the stress of making the house look really nice for the viewings and stuff. So, you know, making sure the tiniest of marks on the wall are touched up. We're trying to push through and get through. You know, we're working on the YouTube videos. Gonna aim to try and be posting like on a Wednesday and a Sunday, hopefully, but at the beginning it might be a little bit here and there, but that's the plan anyway. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification if you're interested in seeing more of these videos and being notified when they actually get posted, and we'll see you in the next one.